Hi, Bob here, and welcome to my living room. I'm here because I'm going to show you how I get down on the floor and get back up. There's a lot of things going on in my living room. I got couches everywhere. I'm going to be using that white couch over there in a few seconds, but I've got things. I got paintings on the wall. My son just painted that picture for his sister who's having a birthday, and she loves cats. So he painted that. I got lots of things going on. I like to go to thrift stores and collect stuff too. So my living room's full of stuff, but this is the best room in my house for me to do the get down and get back up exercise. So I got a little towel here from the YMCA. It's just a little one. And I'm going to use that couch over here, the white one. And it's kind of like a chair. I can sort of sit up straight and my feet apart and stuff. I won't need that until I get down there. But the first thing I'm going to do is a little bit of a warm up. So I might just march on the spot a little bit, tapping my toes. I might do some kicks like this. Remember, I do this every day, so I change this warm up a little bit. I might just do some clams. Yeah, I can move my arms any way I want, reach. But it's my lower body that's going to do most of the work here. Okay? And then I might, I don't know, maybe I'll push my legs apart with my elbows. I'll try to bring them in, but I'll resist. I can do that kind of stuff. I might pull my knee in, work my hip flexors here. I might straighten my legs, work my quads and my hams. Yeah. So we did a little bit of a workout. I might even do a few little gentle twists and stuff. Because I am going to be trying to get on that floor, and my body's going to be in all kinds of weird shapes. So the first thing I want to do is maybe I'll just fold over and see if I can touch the floor. I'm going to do a few of those folds because my back and my front need to be warmed up for this. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, so now I'm going to get down there. So the first thing I'm going to do is I think I'm going to go this way because this knee was replaced a couple of years ago, so that leg doesn't bend quite as well as this one does. So I favor this side of my body. So I find the side of my body that I'm best at, and I'm going to reach down over here. Can I get off the couch? Maybe I should practice that first. Getting off the couch, lifting my bum off the couch. Can I just hold it? This is a deep squat. Oh my gosh, I'm glad I do a lot of squats. Sit to stand exercises, So now I'm getting as low as I can go, and I got to put my good knee down here. And the other one comes down. Look, I'm almost there, but I want to get right down on the floor. So I'm going to use the right hip. I use my right knee, now I'm going to use my right hip. I'm using my arm here, my shoulder is engaged. Oh my gosh, now I'm down, I'm getting lower, I'm sideways, right down. And when I get to here, then I can roll over on my back and maybe do an exercise while I'm down here. I'm not going to spend much time down here, but one of my favorite exercises is my bridge, where I lift my hips up and I squeeze my big bum, because I need that bum to walk, and I need my hips to be stable so I don't fall over. And all my core muscles are in my abdomen here, my low back. Oh my goodness. So this bridge, you can put your hands anywhere you want, and you can even use them to lift your hips up. You could even put them underneath your bum and lift them up like this. But notice my legs are bent, my feet are flat, and they're approximately shoulder width apart. Oh, wait a minute. My neck's got to be supported. Let me roll over again a little bit like this and roll this up and put this towel underneath my neck. Not my head, my neck. That helps my head remain in neutral. Okay? You can decide on how big a towel you want to use, but it should be just right underneath the neck. Okay. So now I'm going to push down with my feet. I'm going to lift my hips up as high as I can go. And as I do that, I'm going to tighten up my bum, and I'm going to tighten up my core. And I'm going to just hold it there for a few seconds and try to breathe comfortably in through my nose and out through my mouth. And then very slowly come back down. Because if you have a strong bum and a strong core, and this exercise will help you with that, if you have a strong bum and a strong core, you're probably not going to fall down. Like, I exercise, I ride my bike, I swim, I do yoga, qigong, I do resistance training. I'm an active boy. But you know what? As I age, and I'm almost 80, I worry about falling. I have to get my brain trained so that it's ready for me to fall. I want all the muscles, like the bum muscles and the core muscles, to click in if I slip and fall. There's no way I want to hurt myself. Anyway, so I think I'm ready. I'm ready. I did my bridge here, so I'm going to roll over my side again onto my good side, my right side. I'm going to use my arms to push myself into a seated position, and then I'm going to try to get onto that stronger knee, hip, and then put that. Where's my couch? Here it is. Put that foot down, and here goes the hard part, up into that low squat and back. And you know what? If I spend too much time down there, I better get up really slowly because my blood pressure is going all over the place. When you go up and down, your head's below your heart, your blood pressure changes. So you just want to sit there and breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth a few times. When you do this breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth, your diaphragm, a muscle right underneath your ribs is connected to your pelvic floor, muscle down there between your legs. And they're going up and down like this, working everything in the abdomen area. So you want to take your time and breathe in through the nose, your abdomen comes out. And when you blow out, exhale, make everything really tight. So that breath is a good exercise to practice no matter what exercises you're doing. Okay, so now I'm going to try to see if I can do it standing up. Okay, now I'm going to try to get down and then get back up from a standing position. So I've warmed myself up, but if I don't think I'm warm enough, I can lift my legs up. I can kick behind and kick my butt. I can kick my legs out to the front. I can step from side to side. But I think I'm warmed up. I'm just going to go down to that floor, and I'm not going to use anything. I'm just myself on the floor. So the first thing I want to do is get my feet in the right position, shoulder width apart, a little bit wider maybe. And by the way, if I'm having any knee problems, if I do a squat with my toes out a little bit, it takes the pressure off my knees. I still use a lot of muscles to do a squat like this, but not as much around the knee. But if my knees are okay, I can keep my feet pointing pretty much straight ahead. So anyway, I go down into a squat. Now notice I'm lowering my hips and pushing my bum back a little bit. I'm on a little bit of a tilt, but I'm not rounded like that. I'm just lowering as low as I can go. And can I even reach the floor? Yes, I can. Do I want to hold it here for a few seconds just to see how this feels? I could. But I'm ready. So my good side, again, is my right side. So that's the knee that goes down first. And then the other one. Okay, then the right hip will go down first. So I just sort of change my arm position a little bit, shift my weight, put my hip down. All right, the other one just comes automatically. And then I'm using that arm, forearm, the whole shoulder joint, slide myself down sideways. I don't want to go down back first, too hard on my back. Slide down this way. Slide that towel underneath my neck. Shift my body. Notice I'm lifting and shifting. Feel like I'm a young kid again playing on the floor. And then I'm ready to do my bridge or whatever I want to do. Maybe I'll show you this time I'll do a dead bug. So I'm lifting my legs and my hips and all that. I'm lifting my lower body into this position. So it's 90 degrees behind the eye of the knee. And I'm got my feet shoulder width apart pretty much. I'm looking straight up. And maybe I'll just hang out here. I could lower one foot. When I lower the one foot down, the heel's heading toward the floor, my brain says, keep that leg at 90 degrees. So push maybe the knee back this way so it doesn't come down like that. It's 90 degrees at the hip and 90 degrees at the knee. It could even be 90 degrees at the ankle there. This comes down slowly, top. Come back up. adjust myself. I'm not looking like this at it. I'm trying to sense how it feels. And the other one comes down. Maybe this comes back a little bit. So this is the beginning of it. This is the beginning of a dead bug. It's good for your lower body. Okay, so I've done an exercise while I'm down here. It doesn't matter what it is. If you don't want to do an exercise, you just want to get down and then get back up, that's okay. Okay, so I'll put my feet back down. I'm going to roll on my right side because that's my good side. I had my knee replaced, remember, a few years ago? Still not working very well, even though I'm a fanatic when it comes to exercise. So here I am. Now I got to adjust I have to have strong arms to be able to even get myself up like this. Okay, and then I'm on my hips, so I'm going to slide that knee underneath my body weight there, and then put the other one down. Now, notice I'm curling my toes, because I'm going to take my right leg, my right foot, and I'm going to try to get into that, there, my weight's on that foot. That's my good side. Into that low squat again. Here I am, into my low squat. I could hang out here, or I don't care where you put your hands. You can use the couch. No. This is all about not using anything but your own self. No props. And slowly come back up. How's the blood pressure? Are you dizzy? Maybe I'll just stand here for a few seconds, take some breaths. Remember, diaphragm is connected to the pelvic floor, and these are going up and down like this. I think I'm ready. I'm done. Good luck. I hope you have fun with that one. You decide whether or not you're going to do it with the couch or without the couch. But you might even want to have somebody else in the room with you. If you're over 70, 80 like me, just to make sure everything's safe, and move the furniture if you have to, or get somebody to move the furniture. I know what you could do. You could wait until your friend or somebody in your family comes for a visit once a week. And when they do it then with them in the room. And after you get good at this, you won't need anybody around anymore. But it's certainly a great exercise, so that if you get caught off guard sometime and you slip and you fall, you'll know what to do automatically, because practice makes permanent.